Hey guys, welcome to BitBoy Crypto. Today we are going to be taking a look at why XRP could be about to take off big time. You don't want to miss this boat. Of course, nothing is financial advice, but you don't even have to have XRP to take advantage of this because we're doing a $50 XRP giveaway on a live stream next week. All you have to do to qualify, it's going to be two different $25 winners, is like this video, smash the like button, comment on this video on why you do or do not like XRP, and then also make sure you're a subscriber. You have to subscribe to the channel to win. So, okay, guys, I told you guys a few months ago that XRP was getting ready to take off. Now, let's take a look at the last time that I actually predicted that this was going to happen. So here we are. XRP price prediction shows bullish rally incoming. And basically in this article on bitboycrypto.com, which you can find by visiting bitboycrypto.com to get all your latest XRP, Ripple, and Bitcoin news, is that the chart set up nicely for XRP to have a big run. So as you can see, it says it was published 2 months ago. This was actually published on September 1st. So at that point, the price was hovering around 2,700 Satoshis. So a lot of people thought that 4,000 Satoshis was an option. While it did not actually hit 4,000 Satoshis, let's take a look at what actually happened when I posted that article. So if we come here and we look at September 1st, which was the day that this was posted, as you guys can see here over to the right side, the price was around 26 cents. Now, yes, it did basically go sideways for about 2 weeks. It went sideways for about 2 weeks. But then what happened right after that? We had these two huge candles right here that pumped it all the way up to almost 33 cents. So it didn't quite get to 40 cents, but it did go up a very considerable amount. In fact, if you look back at the chart, to find two candles on consecutive days that actually would rival these two candles right here, you've got to go all the way back to June to find two consecutive green candles that have a bigger rally than that. And we all know what was happening at that point, right? Bitcoin was going crazy. So that had a big effect on XRP. So the fact that this was not during a super bullish time and those candles did pop up, people that made those investments, of course, none of that I say is financial advice, but they made money. Now, granted, you could have rode it all the way back down to the bottom, but we did have two really big green candles right there. So that brings us to what is happening right now. So as you guys can see here, this is a website for Swell. Swell is the Ripple conference. They have it every year. This year it's going to be in Singapore, November 7th through the 8th. Now, why is this significant? Cryptocurrencies have precedent for having huge pumps in the run-up to their conferences. So when we were just talking about the bullish move in June, that was all going on during the Bitcoin 2019 conference. Now, a lot of people would tell you that that's just a coincidence. I don't know if it is or not. There is precedent for other coins that we'll look at here in just a second, or that we'll discuss, that also had a huge run-up during that time, during the time they had a conference. We've seen it over and over again. We've seen it in the bear market. We've also seen it in the bull market. So what this means is that right now, XRP could be getting ready for this pre-conference pump. Tron is another coin that had this pump. If you go back to January, you look at Tron's big pump, it was during the weeks leading up to Nitron. I was all over that, telling you guys it was going to happen, and it happened. So what I'm telling you right now is literally any day now, if it hasn't already started, which I'm going to show you some evidence, I believe that it has, Ripple is going, or XRP is going to be making a big price move. But it's important that you guys understand when to get out at the right time. If you're an XRP hodler, investor, whatever the case may be, then it doesn't really matter. If you're just in it for the long term, then this short-term pump probably won't do much for you because it probably will return back down to the baseline price. But let's look here at what happened last year during the Swell conference in the lead up. So if you go back here to, I believe it's September 11th. Yep, September 11th. Terrible day for the United States. you will see that XRP bottomed out here at, we won't count the wick, it bottomed out at about 26 cents. Same thing it was at this recent pump that we had. So what happens is on September 12th, the price starts moving up. Okay, now it stays sideways for a few days, and then what happens? On September 18th, so 7 days later, the candles started coming, and they were coming hot, heavy, and fast. You can see 4 days in a row, we essentially went from 26 cents all the way to 80 cents before it dropped. It was truly a great time to be in XRP. 3x on your XRP. Of course, it returned back to normal after that wick, dropping all the way back down in a 24-hour period to 56, which was still a 2x pump. Now, if you would have sold it this wick up here, you would have been doing great, but I know you XRP people, I know you guys thought the price was going to 589 that day. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, and it crashed back down. So what happened? Then the price crashed down, and it went sideways for a few days. But it rose. If you look here, it rose right back up to the price of 56 cents that it was at over here on the 18th. So this would have been on September 30th. That's when the price started falling again. And if you look here, this is on October 1st. And guess what, guys? October 1st, 2018 was the day that the Swell conference started, and it went on to October 2nd. Then the price dropped back down to 51,000 and then fell all the way back down to 37. And it took, a couple months for it to return back to what it was before the conference. So if you look at these dates right here, it's very important to note a few dates. So September 12th, the price started going up. So that would have been September 12th all the way through September 30th. That's 18 days, okay? That's an 18-day difference between when the price started pumping and when the price started running. So let's look here at the charts from the current time, and let's see what's going on. Let's go in over here all the way so we can get some good numbers here, or some good candles. I love good candles. You guys like a cucumber melon candle from Bath & Body Works? That's a total joke. When I was in high school, all the girls had cucumber melon everything. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. But anyways, I digress. So if you take 18 days from the bottom to the top, and you say the conference is on November 7th and November 8th. So November 7th is the key day there, because that's the day the price will probably start dropping. And you were to trace that backwards, okay, you would basically come up with the 20th. October 20th would be the same amount of time before the conference where it started pumping last year. So you look here, you had a drop on October 19th. You basically have sideways action, and now look what's happening. The price is rising. Yes, it's just a little bit. It is not a large price rise, as you can see. However, if we were to go back here and you were to look, also not a huge price rise right there. A little bigger than the one we're having right now, but still, I mean, look, not that significant. And in fact, it dropped all the way back down to right at 27,000 sats before it started moving back up. But when it started moving up, man, that is beautiful. Look at that. I can't even get all that on my screen without minimizing it a little bit. I mean, look, and gosh, that wick is so big at the top. That's what she said. But look at that thing. I got to minimize it just to get that wick in. That is the potential you guys have to make money during this time. Now, granted, we're not guaranteed to get a conference pump. This is not an absolute guarantee. We had seen precedent for Bitcoin to pump during consensus. And while last year earlier this year, we did get a consensus pump, 2 years ago, we did not in 2018. So this is not guaranteed, but if you want to use last year as a precedent, and I will tell you what I'm going to be doing personally. I am going to be longing XRP starting in the next couple of days. If you are interested in leverage trading, you can do it on Bybit. You guys can sign up for Bybit by going to bybit.bitboy.live and join the Bybit squad. We're getting ready for a trading competition on Bybit. Now, granted, this is not for beginner traders. I said I wasn't going to say that anymore, but I did it. There it is. Fair warning. Leverage trading is very dangerous. You can lose a lot of money quickly. You can also make a lot of money quickly. A lot of people consider it to be degenerate gambling. So if you're interested in degenerate gambling and you've got money to burn, Bybit could be for you. One of the great things about Bybit, if you're in the XRP community, is Bybit does in fact have longing and shorting leverage trading with XRP. So I've got the XRP chart pulled up. It's the 15-minute chart. If you want a long, all you got to do is come over here. I usually like to do market, and then it's going to ask you how much of your portfolio. I've not transferred my XRP over yet to do it quite yet. I will be doing it later today or tomorrow. You would click the percentage that you wanted to trade. So if you want to trade 100% of what you have, you would click that, 50%, 25%, whatever it might be. You can also put in, any number of contracts right here that you would want to do. You choose your leverage. If you trade with 5x leverage, you're basically trading with, 5 times the XRP as opposed to 1. You can go all the way up to 50x leverage trading with XRP. I don't know a lot of people realize you can leverage trade with XRP on Bybit. So you guys make sure to sign up for that. If you are interested, it is a referral link, bybit.bitboy.live. That is where you sign up. So guys, let's get this money together. Hopefully, we are going to see what I have predicted come true here as we will start getting a pump for XRP. Here in the next couple of days. I believe the price is probably going to skyrocket. If you want to compare to what happened last time, if it gets up to 70,000, 75,000 sats, you saw what happened with that giant wick. And keep in mind, this is just going to be a conference pump. So what you want to do is when that wick starts going down, you want to get out. If it ends up going back up, you know what? You might have lost a little bit of money, but you at least gain money for sure. If you hodl it, it's probably going to go all the way back down. In the short term, don't really know what long-term XRP is going to be doing. I know what you guys think it's going to be doing. Not sure if I believe it is going to 589. I would love to see that. My bags, my portfolio, my 4-bedroom house would love to have 6 or 10 more bedrooms. So hopefully we might see that. But thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win $50 in XRP. Then you could take that and move it right over to Bybit, and you're playing with house money. So thank you everybody for watching this video. BitBoy out.